Alright, welcome back. Everybody wants to go meet the hairy hermit, so I'm guessing, yeah, they're all following me. So we're here to meet Hairy Hermit. Hairy Hermit. So, what do you have to say? Oh, you're back, Panda, and you brought some new friends with you. That's crackling. Oh my, he talks. God. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Hermit. We come all the way from Furrowfield. Panda said that we could live here, so here we are. We're looking forward to helping her make this place a proper paradise. Mashing to have you here, young lady. Welcome to the Island Awakening. Well, Panda, hadn't you better knock a few houses together for our new residents? Nah, mate, I came here too. Like, build stuff? Not get stuff built for me? Yeah? We were all talking about it on the boat, and now I'm totally stoked to get started. Too right. We was cooped up in that ship for blimmin' ages, and now we're here, and we'll be darned if we ain't gonna make nothing. What? You're telling me that you're all builders? Well, that's a bombshell. Oh, long have I dreamt of the day a bevy of builders would set foot on the island's soil. Speaking of which, the soil of yours is in a terrible state. We'll have to be getting that sorted before any proper building can begin. It's a splendid suggestion, Wrigley. As soon as we have some lovely, healthy soil, we can start growing our crops. I know a banging place to do that. The Green Gardens. You just have to head northeast until you bump into a stone tablet. Let's go. The quickest way to get there is to hop off this cliff when you use your windbreaker to ride the breeze all the way down. Seriously? I nearly forgot the most important thing, the reason you rocked up here to see me. You've brought me some mini metals, haven't you? And you'll be wanting to trade them for treasure? Whenever you got a niche... oh, sorry, that was really bad. Whenever you've got a nice little collection going, come and find me and then hit Y and you can do a swap. Oh, have the mini metals tickled your fancy? It's good to know we share a common interest. You see, I'm rather an avid collector of mini metals, and I'll even swap them for my treasures. Unless I'm mistaken, that's the unmistakable whiff of mini metals. Let's see now. You've got 9. There, I see. And I'll take them, if you don't mind. For hitting 1 metal, I'll give you a pair of geeky specs. For hitting 4, I'll give you a copy of Bustling Streets. Oh, it's okay, sheet music. For reaching the 4 mark, I will teach you to make player leers. As things stand, you've brought me a total of 9. At 10, I'll give you a bow. Wouldn't that be nice? Why would I want a bow? Well, I mean, I guess I am a girl. That brings back memories of a bygone age. How does it feel to pocket your very first accessory? If you want to put it on, just use the dressing table and you can chop and change your appearance however you like. You know the recipe, go ahead and bang one together. If not, as I seem to recall one knocking about in the Green Garden somewhere. So I have to go up here. And I don't... Well, I guess I need to fill in the map. Okay, so we're gonna go flying. This is gonna be interesting to watch. See? There's such a trail. Whee! Mara, for some reason, isn't flying, he's just hanging on to me. Yeah, okay, I did it. And examine. Is this the stone tablet old Whitebeard told us about? Oh, indeed it is, Maroth, my boy. This tablet was knocked together by the last builder who lived here, a mysterious and magical creation. It reacts to the innermost thoughts of the island's master. When the idea materializes in their mind, it will be etched into the stone itself. And that means you, Panda, must consider the needs of the island and its inhabitants, and what you must build to fulfill those. Once you've decided your goals, it's time for the tablet to work its magic and set it all in stone, literally. Let's see, what do we need? Well, that pink squirmy thing said the soil here was bad. That seems an important thing to fix. And I don't mean to grow crops or farm animals or anything so practical as that. I want this, what this island needs is nature. You want us to build nature? Image of country village nestled between a lush forest and a sparkling stream swirl around. Yeah! There you go. So we have to make a river, make a meadow, and then make a forest. The ground around the tablet is cracked and dry. It would be better if it was wetter, so build a raging river. Okay. So you want to make a river, a meadow, and a forest? Okay, you're nothing if not ambitious, my girl. When I said this island needed nature, I didn't actually expect you to make it. This is rather a bigger undertaking than searing a scallywinkle, you know. I never thought of creating a landscape from scratch before, but now that you mention it, I think you and Lulu could really be onto something. Okay. Who better to green it up than us farmers? I ain't never been prouder to say I'm a Furrowfieldian born and bred. Yeah, man. Hey, Panda. Oh, while you're busy prettying this place up, how about you build us those new cribs you met your hermit mate promised us? A most excellent idea. What better way to put all of the items we brought with us to good use? That chest jam-packed with the awesomest things Furrowfield has to offer. It's all, like, useful. Should new friends of yours certainly raring to go. Did something happen on Furrowfield that I should know about? Okay, whatever. I think their passion for building might be rubbing off on me. Perhaps I'll even join the building work myself. Let the building begin. Okay, so what do we have in here? Oh, I could definitely use that. Okay, what do you want? Well, it just so happens that I know the perfect place for a river. You see, while you and Mama were off adventuring, I was exploring every day. I actually got to know the lay of the land here rather well. Well then, let our residents explore. Lulu guide you to the side of the river. As you head out to the great unknown, do not fear. Should you lose your bearings, you can warp straight back. I'll be up at the temple watching you hard at work. Come and find me when you're done. Come along, let's go and get this river running. You see those highlands over there? Ooh. Yeah, I think that would be the perfect spot for the source of the river. The river and the highland spot? Are you mad? Rivers are supposed to wind through valleys, not ride on top of hills. Everybody knows that. Oh, hold on, Bonzo. It sounds like Lulu has a plan. Let's head up there and see what we can see. Last one there's a rotten egg. These people get their energy. Well, alright. That's fine. Since we finished Furrowfield, we can see. We upgraded. Remember all the recipes I learned from Furrowfield. Which is cool. Because I'll be needing all that. So you've upgraded your builder's workbench, have you? That workbench is a little different from the other crafting stations that you've used before. It's imbued with building spirit, and you just have to pay your respects to the builders of your by spending a few gratitude points, and you can unlock new recipes. Use this workbench well, and the place will be a builder's paradise in no time. Okay. Oh. So to make it easier to find what you want at the crafting station, on the Isle of Awakening, recipes are divided into a number of different categories. This is what I wanted. So let's make about 20 of you and about 7 of you. That's all I needed. What? Okay, so let's go and follow Lulu. You need to go faster. And here she is. Okay, what do you make of the view? Oh. You see how the ground below is a different color? I believe that's an old riverbed. If we could create some kind of water source at the top of the cliff, we'd soon have the whole thing filled with water again. Oh, hold on a minute, Lulu. This is blimmin' big river you're after, isn't it? Okay, Panda's a builder, not a miracle worker. Well, I for one think it's a wonderful idea. This goes far beyond making tasty recipes or beautiful buildings. You would have us remake the landscape itself. It's just one thing I haven't figured out. How in the world will we get the river's worth of water up here? Surprise, surprise. Okay, Lulu does have some grand ideas. I think the two of us should really get along. Okay, could really get along. It seems a bit worried about how we'll get all the water up here, but I know you've got just the solution. Okay, the bottomless pot of yours should still be full of fresh furrow-filled water. You just have to tip it over and pour it out. Okay, and when it runs over the edge, it'll fill up the whole riverbed. The whole riverbed, you say? I wonder if it'll flow all the way down here. Okay, well, there's only one way to find out. What are you doing? Oh, Panda, slash some water over the top of the cliff and see what happens. Just make sure it's nice, clean water, not dirty water. We don't want another furrow fill on our hands. What in the world just happened? I've never seen so much water pour out of a pot. Look at that. The water's falling right over the cliff and all the way down to the bottom. Yeesh. That was what was supposed to happen, right? It's a blimmin' beautiful waterfall. We're making nature. Goodness me, there's water everywhere. I'm soaked through to my small clothes, but I don't care, Jod. Okay, so get the water flowing. We have the source for our river now, but it's just the start. Magic pot of yours really saved the day. With an exceedingly useful tool like that at our disposal, we'll have this river up and running in no time. Okay, so all we have to do now is fill up the rest of the riverbed. And I'm going to inspect the bottom of the waterfall. Everyone follow me! Of course, she just jumped off a sheer cliff face. She's been mad, that one. Dude, I think I like her. Hold up, Lulu, I'm right behind you. Okay, so it's better late than never. This river isn't going to make itself, you know. We need to fill the whole riverbed with water. The building begins again, huh? I'll sit this one out. Building stuff isn't exactly my strong suit. You lot get to work on the rivers and meadows and woods and what have you, and I'll stay on the lookout for monsters. Yeah, I totally forgot. This isn't just the river we're after. We gotta get our greenery game on too. We'll need Wrigley's help to purify the soil. Say, Brittany, why don't we three leave the river building to the others and take care of the fields and forest? Very well. You can handle the replanting, Rosie. Perry, Weirdy, Beardy, and I will take charge of the river. What might be. Must admit, I'm more than a little excited to be building scenery from scratch. Okay, you're part of the team River 2, Panda. We'll show you where to put the water, and be sure to fill every nook and cranny now. None of us mind getting our feet wet, so pour away. Y'all just dancing away. Whoa. We've actually built ourselves a river. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's very good. In fact, we have these bleak and blasted plains transformed into pastoral paradise in no time. While you two were away, I spent a great deal of time making plans for Lulotopia right now. Right down to the minutest of details. I came to the conclusion that a whole host of wonderful water features was just what my subjects would wish for. What do you mean, your subjects? We're building my empire of evisceration here, remember? Huh. Maybe if you ask Panda nicely, she'll set aside some space for you in my kingdom. The dungeon. I love their interaction. It's so funny. Alright. Okay, simmer down, younglings. I'm the eldest here, so I get to decide what we do. We found, Bonanza land. I can't even. Now there's nothing for you two to fight about. Shut it, Fuzzface. This is between me and her. Yeah, it's funny. Alright, what do you want now? Actually, there. You made us a wonderfully picturesque river, Panda, and when it comes to making nature, you're a natural. Speaking of which, where did you come across such an unusual pot? A gentleman called Pastor Al gave it to you? I'd like to have met him. He sounds like a thoroughly fine fellow. You shall have to tell me all about your adventures on Furrowfield as soon as things calm down a little. That shall have to wait for the time being. Our work is far from finished. River isn't nearly long enough to satisfy my standards. Next on the agenda is extending its reach by means of the Grand Lulatorian Canal. Okay, it's time to begin the construction of the Grand Lulatorian Canal. We will need to extend the river even further if we're to turn my vision into a reality. But the old riverbed only goes as far. How are we supposed to make the river longer? Actually, it looks like the river did used to be longer. It's just been blocked by a bunch of soil and sand. Okay, so it should be easy enough to smash through that soft stuff and open it up again. Well, you're right. Well spotted. Ah, it just so happens that I brought something from Furrowfield for just an occasion. This chest is filled with the sturdiest of construction materials. We can use them to shore up the banks as we clear a path for the river. Okay, you can leave the digging to us, Panda. Why don't you and Wrigley get started on the greenifying things up around here? Okay. Oh, work on the river swimmingly, isn't it? And the others are busy with that. You and me can do something about this here stony soil. Wait, you guys! You leave the rest of the Green Gang crew out of the decision making, did you? I don't think so. And I rustled up a few helpful items to ensure the whole meadow making process runs smoothly. Cool. I was gonna straight vom when I stuck my hands into the pot to get the ingredients for those things. Seriously though, it was well nasty. My favorite snack. Plonk one of them lovely lumps on the ground and I'll gobble it up and turn the hard sand around into soft soil while I'm at it. Me and Lily will show you where to put them. I want to get rid of this stuff first. I don't... There we go. I'll be back. I'm going to clean up the ground. Oh, okay, so they already finished it, so check it out. We dug out a canal so the river can continue a bit further. I was swinging that hammer to and fro, and I felt like I'd become a builder myself. It was ever so invigorating. Canal's complete. Okay, cool. Our waterway grows ever longer. Now we can build ourselves a glorious river footing. Whatever. I don't even want to try and name that. Okay, so if they're done building all of that, I have been working on reconstructing the landscape before I set down the everything that I need to make it green. Okay, so the folk that you ferried from the Furrowfield certainly aren't afraid to get their hands dirty. We'd never have created this canal without them. I, for one, try to keep my hands positively filthy, and I learned it all from Panda. You're exactly the kind of people we need in Lulutopia. A few more subjects like you, and we'll make my kingdom the envy of all my neighbors. Oh, can I be your agricultural minister? I'll grow enough fresh fruit and vegetables to make everyone's bellies burst. How many times do we have to go through this, Lulu? This is my empire of evisceration. If you want something to eat, you should head back down to the beach and suck on seaweed. I can't tell if them two are friends or enemies. It's like they love to hate each other. Okay, let's put our differences aside for the time being. We need to make some more nature. We all have to work together if we want to turn this place into a pastoral paradise. I will get back to you in a minute. I need to finish doing what I'm doing over here. That's the reason I brought so much of this dirt. Or the mucky dirt. Mucky mud stuff. I don't even know where they're coming from. Ow. I forgot the soil summons those kind of creatures. Why? Stop it. Okay. Now we can work on making meadows. While they're doing that and get done with this, we're all ready to continue work on the rivers. I want to make it into the biggest. Let's just show you where the Everybody's pouring. Yep. You get water, and you get water. Everybody gets water. The water's a little dirty. So if the water goes all dirty, is this plumbing great? Look at this water, it's dirty. Panda seems we got some spilled soil. Thanks for. Alright. And now it's only gone and showed up here too. Okay, so it's easy to get rid of. Unless we get rid of that spilled soil, the water on the will never get clean. Can you use the bottomless to scoop up the muddy? Okay, yeah, but first let me get rid of this. So it doesn't do it again. It's marvelous. This pot of yours is really something else. Okay, so muddy water out of the way. We can get back to finishing our river. Thanks. Just how do you... Okay. Well, I suppose it ain't horrible if you like muddy water, but it's clean water you need, and the dirty stuff will dirty the clean water, and then it'll be... Yeah. We'll look at the stuff and all the trouble it gave us back and forth. Phil, we need to get rid of the... Okay. You gotta help us use your hammer and smash nasty mud. Oh! You cleared all the... Okay, it's my... Wait, off my shoulders. Look. You gave hearts. OMG, gorgeous. Okay, seriously, like totally sick filled work now. Yes, everything looks so much but nicer now. Imagine how much lovelier it'll look when the whole riverside is draped in greenery. Okay, let's leave that up to Panda. Yeah, it's her island, and anyway, her meta making and sensibilities are off the hook. So if you want to make the tiles worth a metal for starter, okay, you want to make 10 tiles. Okay, it's gonna look so sick when you're done. Oh, and if you're out of wood, just make some more. Like, duh. No, I'm not done. I gotta... Oh, come on. I have so much more to work on. Come on. I'm skipping past this stuff because I'm in the middle of a fight, and it's just telling me that everything's like done. Not done. Please leave me alone. I'm not done. You teach that one off the top of the list. I can see for every job. Okay. You'll get a mini medal once you collect a few more. Come see me. Yes. Okay. Would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Okay. So toodaloo pip 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 for now. I have to go back to see him, but I don't care for I really just need to get to work. So while he's busy with doing that, I'm going to go back to carpeting everything in water. Okay, thanks for dredging out that dirty old soil pan, and now we can carry on making our river. If the worst should happen and the water goes all muddy again, just scoop it all up with that bottomless pot of yours. And the pot should be full of dirty water now. Don't go. Oh, yes, I did not. Okay, mind if I ask a question? You're looking a heck of a big thin recently. You eat properly. I've been famished myself, and I don't tell this to no one, but I'm sick of vegetables. I want to eat something different. But enough talking. If Lulu saw me slacking off, she'd go blimmin' spare? No, I don't know what that means, but okay. So... we got work to do. Dinner can wait until we're done with this. I'm pouring it on your butt. Jolly good showing, Hannah. At this rate, our river will be the envy of our neighbors, whoever they may be. Okay, yes, the river looks so much bigger and better now. Impressive work. And yet its end seems somewhat abrupt. Can that be bigger and better still? Well, how about we clear some more of the dirt out of the way and Patty can go potty with the pot again. Once more, once we make a path for the water, there's the perfect place for a pretty pond. It's a splendid idea, Rosie. Let's get started right away. Okay. I need to be right back. Okay, Miss Louie. I need to dig a path through that dirt over there so that the river can run all the way to the pond. And I'm ready to go, Lulu. Let's get smashing. These two are really excited about smashing some soil. Well, when it comes to earth-shattering events, you can count on me. Yeah, go for it. While you youngsters are busy, we'll be certain nearby that I'd like to inspect more closely. by the time I get back, I expect to see that this river winding its way from the mountains to the basin. I'm not even calling it that. It's got into you, Perry. Everyone's getting off left, right, and center. And you stood there like a statue. You're not thinking of slacking off, are you? And aren't that? Remlin, I can't take it no more. Can't take all that Remlin anymore. There's something to eat. Sick and tired of blaming cabbages and blooming pumpkins. You got anything else? If you don't eat your greens, you'll never grow big and strong. But if you have a hankering for more exotic foodstuffs, you're in luck. There are several small islands nearby that are simply packed with exciting ingredients. Many explorers set sail for those shores in search of new materials, though the islands have been long since abandoned. Their secrets sleep there still. Why don't you and Malroth take a quick trip over to one of those explorer shores and see what you can find? I seem to remember those isles being chock full of chickens once upon a time. If you bring one back, it might even lay a few eggs. So how are we supposed to catch them? Well, across the road when we come to it. Speak to O'Brown Beard on the dock, and I'm sure he'll be happy to ferry you over. You hear that, Perry? Me and men are off to explore those islands and fetch a fine feast for you. But if I get back and find out that you haven't helped Rosie and Lulu with the river, I'll smash every last egg right in front of you and make you lick it off the dirt. Ew. Yes, Mr. Malroth, sir. Crimpling cramps in my stomach ain't that bad, really. If you could bring us back a chicken, just one'll do. I'll be ever so happy. See, there aren't no time to be wasted. Warp yourself to the dock and have a brown-beard fellow take you to one of those foul-infested islands. I will when I feel like it. That certainly is not right now. I have so much stuff to do. So from here... Okay, so I need to build some stuff. Okay. This, blessedly, is what I need. But I can't do it yet. I've got to finish what I'm doing over here. So when I have a place for the chickens, I'll have a place to keep them. When I have the chickens. I can English. I swear. Okay, so he's got a lot of work cut out for him. I'm not done. He's gonna have more. Oh, OR? Look how pretty it is. Chose a fine spot for the wood panda. I bet this place looks girlish now. If I had any eyes, I'd barely believe. So you did a pretty tight job too, really. When word of your woodworking skills, it goes viral. You'll be straight famous. Viral? I don't know if I like the sound of that. Okay, well, whatever Brittany's talking about, I'm sure it's a good thing. So is this wondrous wood? Okay, let's all take a moment to admire it, shall we? Yeah, man, this place looks sick. Rivers and trees go together so, like, naturally, yeah. Certainly looks a lot different than it did when we first watched up here. Good job. Okay, so, just give me crap, man. Okay, so for now, our little meadows got like a little wood, legit bossed it. Mad props to Green Gang. He's not done working, so if you don't mind, stop yapping. Alright, get to work. You ain't done. So this is a really good spot for a field. Hello? How did I learn a new recipe? I was just terraforming. Oh, frame foliage. Okay. That is actually kind of pretty stuff. So I'm leaving a barrier between the water and the fields that I want. Because I don't want water overflowing into the field. The main thing is to get them to start on this so they can feed themselves. So I can't do anything until they start plowing, and they won't plow until everything's done over here. Okay, so some fine fields and all, thanks to the way you place warm food, and I never have done it without you. So thank you so much. Everything's so much nicer now that we have some greenery, green grass to roll around in. We can crack on with making the forest next. Okay, yeah. I think... Aren't I done with the forest too? Happy with how the river's coming along, we start working on the woods next. We got just the thing for Brittany and I have gathered been a little busy bees lately. Here you go. Oh, woody goodies. Okay. She just didn't name the woods after me, Lillian. Well, since we can't call it the Brilliant Forest. Be brilliant. Okay, once you pop the goody-goody down a bunch of whalers and surrounding areas and turn it into goods, don't place it on rocks. I know, don't place it on rocks. Okay. Thank you both for all your hard work. I can't wait to swing beneath the trees on my very own forest and make room for me once you're panda. You can fill the whole island with fields and forests if you fancy, so long as you got the feed to feed me. That's not true. There's a lot of catching up to do if we want to make this place as green as Fro filled it. Okay. I can't place them anywhere and you just go to town on it. I've learned that. Forest, the river ain't done yet. Okay. So, I'm actually not done making crunchity munchities. So, if you're wondering what it's going to look like, because look at the mini-map. It was all not so great looking. And now it's massive greenery, which is good. And I'm going to go finish the Lord have mercy, I can't even think. I'm going to eat and finish the river. And I really need to get them to start farming before everybody starves. I'm not going to bring you a chicken. Screw you, Barry. I'll bring it when I'm good and ready. Everybody wants chicken. Nobody wants to work. I learned a new recipe. So I got a filter fountain? Cool. I hope I actually learned it. And that it's not something that I have to unlock. Hello. Why are you saying it's all clear down here? Okay, this is a neat little place. But one thing is for sure, you guys need a fire. I am opening that. To cook fire, simple, okay. Are you guys plowing the field? You are not touching the field. Great, so what do I have to do? Come here. So, you're telling me that because I didn't get the chicken, you guys are gonna finish? I want to do the Explorer Isle on its own, as its own, so I'm gonna do the Explorer Isle on its own, and I guess when I come back we'll build some rooms and whatnot. I can't do that without them wanting to build. They're too tired and hungry, and they want their chicken. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to save it here, and when I come back we're gonna do the Explorer Isles, and you'll see me put up get the chicken, put up the houses and all that stuff. But I'm gonna make a pen for the chicken before I leave wherever my sticks. Where did my fencing go? There's my fencing. If you don't do this and set up some lights around it, they get hunted. Light scares away the nighttime creatures. Yeah, they can come and have this little space of forest here. And there is a reason I'm making it so tall. I don't want spooks and stuff getting through it, and I don't want the chickens getting out. It's not a room. I swear it's not a room. So there's a place for the chickens. It's fairly safe and it's lit, and I need to light that back corner back there. I want stuff lit up. Alright, that looks well and lit. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in on this one. I'm going to try and edit it down to something very reasonable. There's no promises. I'm going to skip a whole lot of the boring stuff that you guys don't need to see, but as you go through it, you'll see it on your own anyway. It'll get probably aggravating to you as it does to me because you have to speed through all this stuff. See you on the next one, guys. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye.